Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Radar and I'm the founder of the online Jyotish software J108.net, the best online software for Vedic astrologers of all levels, from beginner to expert, with highly accurate calculations and user-friendly interface. It's called Jyotish Maha Charts. Jyotish means science of light, Maha means great, and charts is what you see when you look at the horoscope. Many charts, moon chart, various divisional charts, which are called Vargas, transit chart or Gochara in Sanskrit, solar return chart or Varsha Pravesha, many specific charts and chakras like Sarvatabhadra, Surya Kalanal, Kota chakra and others. And now you see that Jyotish is like a diamond, and the horoscope itself is like a diamond with thousands of facets, and that makes Jyotish so unique, so accurate when predicting the time of events. 10 years ago, I was so amused and inspired by the beauty of Jyotish that I made my mind to develop a software which would satisfy my needs in chart reading. Since I'm a software engineer, I put all my experience and knowledge into this software, and it proved to be one of the best one you can find over the internet nowadays. It's not just about calculating horoscopes, it's really a huge project where you can rectify your birth chart, find an auspicious time to start a new business, and match horoscopes. Also, you can search horoscopes with lots of refinement options in our public databank. By the way, we have more than 30,000 public horoscopes, and they all calculated in the sidereal zodiac, because, as you know, Jyotish works with fixed stars. Before I start telling you about the astrology project I developed, I wanted to give you a quick introduction about myself. So, I've been studying Vedic astrology for about 10 years, and this was mainly the time of researching and practicing astrology along with software development. For many years, I've been keen to know how to live a long and happy life and how to ensure the physical well-being of a human being. At the age of 18, I turned vegetarian, then vegan and even raw vegan. I practiced Hatha yoga, I practiced pranayama, which were very beneficial for my body. However, I always felt there is something more to it. While I still believe that physical well-being is very important, there is also another layer of well-being, which is mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And that often is even more important. So 10 years ago, I turned my attention towards astrology to understand why I'm here, where I am from, and where I'm going to. I believe that for those who want to take the most from their lives and to understand the principles of the universe should use astrology. And the best use of astrology is to study astrology. The study of astrology, the eyes of the Vedas, can assist a person in learning that everything is an aspect of God, and to live a life of detachment, duty, and happiness. Now, I will take you through the website and show the power of the astrology software that I was talking about in the beginning. I'm sure that you will be excited and keen to try all the features, and there is certainly a chance to do that, so let's get started. Okay, so when you land on the website, you can calculate your horoscope straight away. Just click on the birth chart calculate button, and you will be prompted a window where you need to put all of your birth details: name, date, time, place of birth. For example, Matthew was born on the 12th of October 1999 at 3 p.m. and this was in Paris, France, and you can see this is the third option from the top of the list, and when you select it, the time zone is calculated straight away. You can also choose a specific point on the map if you click on the Google Maps pin trigger, and well, for example, if you know that you were born on the east side of the city, you need to find the street where you were born, because the difference in longitude between city center and suburbs can be quite big, and this will affect the degree of the lagna. Alright, so when all necessary data is there, click on the calculate button. After a moment, you will see the horoscope. By default, it's shown in the south style. In case you are more comfortable using north style, you can easily change that in the settings. There is a tab with a cogwheel icon, so click on it. and you will see lots of various configuration options. But to take advantage of all of them, you will need to sign up first. The link to sign up can be found in the video description, and you can also find it on the main page of the website. Besides being able to customize the default settings, registration will allow you to save the horoscopes in the cloud. So do that right now, so that you can follow me on the screen and see the same information in the settings page. The setup itself is very straightforward. In case you get lost or can't find the option you're after, feel free to open a support ticket. You can find the link in the footbar, and I'm also leaving the link to it in the video description. Now let's go through some of the primary tabs of the software. Click on the basic info. This is the main tab. You can see the basic information about the chart and the list of the bodies, their degrees, and the positions in the chart, and the column list can be customized as well in the settings. The list of the bodies includes 9 grahas, special lagnas, upagrahas, transatans, and even some comets and fictitious objects. You can also read about the results which each planet gives in a particular sign, house, or nakshatra. So whenever you see a clickable link in the table, most likely you will find some useful text there. On the right side, you can see information about the Dasha, which is currently running, and about Sadhisati period, when the next one is coming, or if the one is currently running, you will see how many years and months left. Let's go to the next step. So on the Dasha step, you will see Vimshatari Dasha in the first place, with an option to switch to Yogini Dasha, Narayana Dasha, and Chara Dasha by Kain Rao. Each one has some options which you can set to override the defaults. If you need a specific conditional Dasha like Ashtatari, Navamsha Dasha, or Shula Dasha, you can add it to the same list here. As always, you need to do it in the settings tab. The next step to the right is Yoga step. One of the unique features of our software is that we have the whole book 300 Important Combinations by B.V. Raman integrated here. More than that, you can also find yogas from Garga Hora on the next tab, and also Parashara Raja yogas. Of course, Tajika yogas are also here. Now you see that this is probably the most complete list of yogas you have ever seen before. This is just one of the many unique things which makes our software so great. So let's move forward. On the Chakras tab, you can view all of the Vargas up to Nadyamsha, which is 150 division. Chandra chart, Arudha chart, Karakamsha, Swamsha, and lots of others can be found here. The most interesting ones are Sarvatabhadra chakra, Chandra Kalanal, Surya Kalanal, and Kota chakra. So, in case you need to see the transit chart, there is many ways to do so. For example, if you click on the button, if you click on this radio button and then just select the time and date which you need the transit and click on show, and you will see the positions of the planet along with the natal positions, which is very useful. Okay, so as you can see, not so many astrology software can boast such a long list of chakras. Let's move forward. Ashtakavarga tab will give you a complete list of Ashtakavarga calculations, including Kakshya and Shotya Pinda calculations. There are also some miscellaneous calculations like summing up bindus based on the tattva of the sign or specific bhavas, which is useful, for example, to determine the direction of traveling. The next step is Bala, which is strength. Here you will find popular Shat Bala calculations and also other strength indicators like Vaisheshikamsha Bala and Vimshapaka Bala and also Ashtakavarga Bala. Ashtakavarga Bala is basically a summary of the Phinashtakavarga tables listed on the previous tab. Okay, so next up is Pravesha. Here you can choose whether you want to see the solar return chart, Varsha Pravesha, or lunar return chart, Tithi Pravesha. By default, Varsha Pravesha chart for the current year will be shown. Below you will see the information about the Lord of the Year, Muhurta, and all standard information about the calculated horoscope. Also you can see the list of candidates for the Lord of the Year and Tajaka Bala breakdown. Muhurta Dasa is also here. And one of the most interesting things here, which I need to highlight, is Tripataki chakra. This is a specific chakra which should be analyzed for Varsha Pravesha horoscope. Moving forward, the next step is Gochara. This is the place where you can calculate a chart for a particular date and time, and also for a particular place. In case you have any events associated with that horoscope, they will be listed here. And when you select it, date and time will be populated in the date picker. So the last step, which I'm going to talk about, is Panchanga. This is Vara, Nakshatra, Tithi, Karana, and Yoga. And also you can see the Lord of Vara, Nakshatra, Tithi, Karana, and Yoga. And if you click on the date, the software will take you to another module, which is JMC calendar. This is a specific module dedicated to Muhurta calculation. This is your Muhurta expert module basically. The detailed explanation is outside of the scope of this video, but I will make another one to elaborate primarily on Muhurta and all other unique features of this module. So, coming back to the natal chart, I want to show you some other useful features like checking when Lagna changes sign. This functionality is behind the clock icon near the name of Lagna Rashi. You can choose either you want to check Rashi chart or Navamsha chart or any other divisional chart. So click calculate. It takes a few moments and here we go. You can click on the button and it will take us to the first second of the time when the next or previous Lagna rises. If you want to see Argalas, there is a quick toggle here, as well as Varga selector and Ashtakavarga. You can take a quick screenshot of the chart or you can go to the export screen and take advantage of many other advanced options. You can also share a link to the chart if you select this menu option, and of course you can save the chart in the database, and then you can attach events and specific tags to it. For example, this is a chart of a nectar, and he was in divorce. Okay, cool. Now we saved it. And in terms of events, it was in 2018, for example. And then if you go to Dasa step, you will see this event in the list. So, when the chart is saved, you can also set the gender for it and also set the rating. For example, if you know that the birth is from the birth certificate, then the rating is AA based on the Rodin rating. On the main tab, you can also see the Rectification tab, which is a special unique module of the software to help you rectify the birth time. Again, going through this module is worth making a separate video, so for now just bear in mind that rectification techniques are also built in the software. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down the video below in the comments or open a support ticket on the website. If you like this video and you would like to see more tutorials like this, don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Once there are at least 1000 subscribers, I will make a video and show you how I chose the Muhurta to open this channel using the JMC calendar module of the software. Stay in touch and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!